Hey there, welcome back to Lift Your Moving Marketing, the podcast where we help moving companies like yours step up your marketing game and grow your business. I'm Christina Hawkins, and today we're going to break down how to pick the right CRM, customer relationship manager, for your moving company. If you caught episode number 24 last year, we talked about the difference between marketing CRMs and operational CRMs. If you haven't listened to that one yet, go check it out. It's a great foundation for today's topic. So go listen to that first if you don't know the difference, and then come back. All right, let's get into it. What should you look for when choosing a marketing CRM? I'll walk you through some of the key things to consider. Number one is integration. Your CRM should work seamlessly with the tools you already use. For example, if your team uses Smart Moving, your CRM needs to connect with it without any headaches. The last thing you want is to waste time transferring data manually or dealing with errors. The worst thing you can think of is having duplicate times where you have to enter the same data 2-3 times. You want to prevent that as much as possible. And so one thing you want to look out for are tools. One thing to watch out for, though, some tools are great at pulling in data, but not so great at letting you export it. For example, Smart Moving works well, pretty seamlessly with MailChimp for email marketing. Pulling data out for other uses can be tricky. Just make sure your CRM makes it easy to import and export information when you need it. It'll save you a ton of stress down the road. One of the things that we do, because we work with a few companies that have Smart Moving, is we have to insert a Zapier between Smart Moving, MailChimp, and our own system to get data out. It's not perfect. We tend to get some errors, but it gets us as close to the best data that we can. The next would be a marketing CRM is automation. A solid marketing CRM is going to let you automate a lot of the repetitive stuff that eats up your time or your staff's time. Think email campaigns, follow-up reminders, task assignments, notifications for you and your team. A quick example. Someone fills out your form on your website and they ask for a quote. You could have your CRM automatically send them a thank you email, kind of a receipt. You're basically acknowledging that you got their request, you're not ignoring them, and you're kind of giving them, here's what's going to happen next, right? Then you schedule a follow-up reminder for your sales team to call them in the next 2 days. Now, if you've got this synced up with your operational CRM, those things are also happening. So basically, we're just not going to forget any quote that comes through the system. All this happens without anyone having to lift a finger. When you're shopping for a marketing CRM, look for one that lets you set up these kind of workflows that match how your business runs so that everybody either gets connected with the right lead, gets associated with the right lead, and everybody gets followed up with. So the more customized you can make it, the better. Number 3 is cost versus the benefit. Let's talk money. It's easy to focus on the cost of a CRM, but it's just important to think about what you're getting out of it. Good CRM, I really wouldn't think of it as an expense. It's really an investment. And here's what I mean. A CRM can absolutely help you boost your sales by improving how you follow up with leads, when you follow up with leads, keeping your customers happy, cutting down on mistakes, not missing any kind of in-between transactions that might be going on. If you've got a salesperson with their own text messaging and they're going to their phone, but maybe the operations manager doesn't really see all this, that's going to be a big problem. If your customers are not getting notified as to when something is going to be occurring, or a reminder, we sent you the estimate, have you seen it? Are we good to go? Can we schedule that time? These little things that can really hamper your ability to sell and keep customers. By doing that, you can increase repeat business. The method that you're communicating with your clients and your customers is going to give them that feeling that you're on top of things, that you aren't going to lose a customer. They're going to come back and everybody just has less headache. You could increase that repeat business by at least 10%. I would say 20 to 30%. It could be worth more than the monthly fee. When you're comparing CRMs, don't just look at the price tag. Think about how much time and effort it's going to save you and how it could help you grow your business in the long run. Now let's talk about some real life scenarios that I've worked with moving companies that were kind of struggling to keep track of follow-ups and customer interactions, and kind of things tend to fall through the cracks and it was hurting the business. One company I worked with, we had set up a CRM integrated perfectly with their other tools. We set up automated email workflows. We got the team trained on how to use the system. We made sure every lead was follow up on. We set up a system where after they've signed the contract, booked the move, there was the process where we're regularly following up with them, reminding them when the truck is going to arrive, what to expect, who the leader is, who the project manager is, all of those little things that you might think are kind of overkill, but can go a very, very long way with your customers. Then the follow-up afterward, getting those reviews. Of course, there are the operational CRMs, again, like Smart Moving, where they will send up a follow-up review request, but typically it's one time it goes with the invoice. My feeling is sometimes that doesn't always work one time. Why not have a follow-up system where we send it to them 3 or 4 reminders but we stop, right? So if they actually do the review, then the reminders stop, and there's ways to automate that. That's what I mean by improving your repeat business, improving your ability to get more reviews, and you are more efficient, the team's more efficient, they're happier, customers are happier, but the more we can communicate automatically, the better. And, customer satisfaction, we saw that jump 20, 30%. We saw, especially review went from like a 4.6 to a 4.9 in 6 weeks. So it's doable. We just have to be very clear of what we want our CRM to do and why we have it. The big takeaway really is you want to find a CRM that fits your business. Make sure it works with the tools you already have. We have our own CRM that we've built out just for moving companies. We have built out funnels and email marketing tools and tracking numbers. I'm even building out a voice AI system to answer calls. Instead of you get dial 1, dial 2, or you get a voicemail, you actually get an AI that sounds pretty close to human, as close as you can get at this moment, to answer the call that are, if you're maybe off hours, you can't get to the phone right away, maybe everybody's busy, weekends, nights, and have a method where it's tracking these phone calls within the CRM and you get notified that a call has come through. You can make that choice if you want to call back at 10 o'clock at night or Sunday on a 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But at least when they call, something is answering the phone for you, answering frequently asked questions, getting the kind of information that you need right away within the CRM, and you and your salespeople get notified. Which brings me to the future of CRMs in the moving industry. The biggest trend right now is AI. I'm just, let's just not, I know we're kind of getting over the whole AI discussion, but it's just an accurate prediction of 2025. It's just going to get more and more involved. Like I mentioned, the AI voice calls, which I've established. I've created this hoping to share it with my clients as part of our moving app. It just kind of gives you an insight into what the future is looking like. How will AI help you figure out when someone's likely to book a move based on their behavior in the system? Or it might suggest ways to improve your email campaigns based on what's worked in the past. So basically, if you want to stay ahead, keep an eye out for these kinds of features. And I'm not saying look for the coolest tool, the latest features. Obviously, you want to make sure you work with something that works for your company. but you need to start thinking about what's coming ahead. If you're still using paper and pen or a spreadsheet, you are far behind your contemporaries, the people that you're competing against, because I guarantee you they are already using, if not an operational CRM, for sure, they've got a marketing CRM, ability to track what customers are doing, what emails interest them. In addition, being able to target different types of people. If we're looking at apartment complex owners, commercial and office managers, apartment renters, homeowners, all of those can be segmented using a CRM, which is really important. If you've already started looking for RSM, here's a few options. MailChimp, great for email marketing automation. That already connects to Smart Moving. They have a way to immediately integrate MailChimp. If nothing else, do that. The next would be Constant Contact. That's not my favorite, but it's a good choice for an email. I hate to call these marketing CRMs because they're really more email campaign tools. MailChimp does have some automations in there, not to the length that I'm talking about with AI and voice AI and funnels and all that. ActiveCampaign is a really good one. That was my choice for many years. I liked it. It's got some advanced automation capabilities. HubSpot is a powerful tool, all in one platform, tons of features. It can get kind of expensive. So if you've got a smaller team that might be outside of your budget, our CRM is called the MovingUp.pro. We've built that specifically for moving companies. It is based, if you haven't heard of it, the high level platform. So if you want to go Google, go high level. Feel free to Google it. If you want, you can check out ours, which is MovingUp.pro. Each has its own strengths. Some of them are investment-wise a little less investment, and some are way more. Look at what works for you, the kind of features that you need, and kind of decide for yourself. I hope that helps you at least move in the right direction and understand, like I mentioned, the difference between marketing and operational CRMs, but making the choice of choosing the right marketing CRM. Whether you're kind of just starting out, looking to upgrade your current system, the right CRM can make a very big difference in how you run your business. Thanks for tuning in to Lift Your Moving Marketing. If you've enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and if there's a topic you'd like me to cover in future episodes, let me know. I would absolutely love to hear from you. For more tips and resources, check out our website at movingmarketingresults.com. And thank you for listening, and I'll catch you next time.